So this is a collection of artist books by Tom Sowden. So these are all from his project, which is looking at the artist Ed Ruscha, and he's one of many artists who make artist books in tribute to Ed Ruscha, or as they say, appropriations is the kind of terminology that people use. So this is one of the more famous ones. So this is the Sunset Strip. So the typography and the way the book is put together really echoes the original by Ed Ruscha. The Ed Ruscha books were originally what people said were the democratic multiple, so they were very cheap when they came out in the late 60s and early 70s. But of course, the more famous he got, the more expensive the books became. So now, if you are lucky enough to own one of his books, they're probably worth a few £1,000s. So this is Tom's tribute. So it's not all of the buildings on the Sunset Strip. It's some of the buildings on the Sunset Strip. There have been artists who've done none of the buildings on the Sunset Strip. So, you know, there are hundreds of examples of artist books in tribute to Ed Ruscha that look the same. They kind of echo the way the book's been put together, the way it runs across and comes back. And that they believe originally Ed Ruscha was a tribute to Hokusai, to his views of Mount Fuji, but the idea of you having multiple views of one situation. So this book goes all the way around, and then if you turn it round, you can come all the way back down the other side of the Sunset Strip. There's obviously lots of numbers, so there are books by Ed Ruscha which people tribute again. So this idea of 52 shopping trolleys is examples of shopping trolleys in parking lots that the artist has spotted and photographed while he's been out and about. So numbers come in quite a lot, and also this idea of the blank page as a pause, that's a given in many of, well, all of Ed Ruscha's books. And this is a more recent one, so this is published on demand book. So this is 31 charging stations. So this is a more up-to-date one where you have charging stations for electric cars. So originally Ed Ruscha's books were, you know, about gasoline stations, things that you see kind of aspirational Los Angeles living. So Tom's, as he said, his books are not quite so aspirational because he lives in the UK, in Bristol. So it's kind of about making it the location where you are as well. So we have this one as well, a 4-hour walk on every road in the Southville Residence parking scheme.